Hi guys, it's Ray again, because Christmas books. This one is Christmas books. And I also, real quick, I feel I should actually, like, mention it, because the fact that I've did a whole video and not actually mentioned it. This is my finished crochet hat that I was procrastinating in my last video, which is, it's now got very loose on me, because a lot of people were trying it on over Christmas, because I took it with me to my parents going, look what I made, look what I made, and people were very impressed, although my gran has now commissioned me to make a tea cozy. Don't know how that's going to go, that's going to take a while, because the pattern looks crazy. But yes, this is my finished hat. Isn't it awesome? But yes, books, must get on with books, because I have so many books, and all of these I bought, well, exception a few, I bought all of these like just for people to give me, because no one else knows what to buy me. So let's just grab a chunk, because they were bought all over like separate things. But yes, I have the We Should All Be Feminists sort of essay by Chimamanda Adichie, Ngozi Adichie, because basically she did a TEDx talk about the same name, and this is sort of the essay adapted from that speech. And because yay feminism, I feel I need to read this. And I also got Tolkien, A Dictionary by David Day, which is basically, first off, look at this goddamn cover, because it's like wood cut into leather and it's beautiful. I saw it like sort of barely like a week or two after I started working at Waterstones. I'm like, I need that. And just the map inside is just like, I'm gonna have to like slowly kind of encourage that to open better. But it's just so beautiful, and there's like illustrations in there. There's like, oh, there's a picture of Mumakil. It's just, look at that. So yeah, this is the most beautiful thing ever, and I can't wait to just sit and just look through it. I also got Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater, because I mean I haven't read The Dream Thieves yet, because I'm apparently a piece of trash. So yeah, I need to get on with this. Although it's like whether I kind of just wait until like the last book's gonna come out like next year and sort of just marathon the entire thing then, because that might be an idea. Build a stack. I also got the Disreputable History of Frankie Landau Banks by E. Lockhart. I don't think I could ever get that title out straight. But yes, because I've got We Were Liars to read, and I did read at least one of the boyfriend book things, but I've heard loads of good things about this for years, and I've just since Hotkey Books got a hold of it. It's like, woo, let's get that on. And I also got Perfect Room by Lauren DeStefano, because Lauren DeStefano, she is awesome, and it's just, yeah, this is the first in her internment chronicles, I believe, and the next one for that is coming out next year. But this cover, the colours are beautiful, and the artwork is pretty dramatic, and it's just like, yeah. But basically part of my Christmas present to my sister was a gift. I vouched to get the Wither trilogy on her Kindle. It's like, you need to read this, because you've given me the selection, I'm going to give you the Chemical Garden trilogy. Get on with it. But then continuing, I have I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai with Christina Lamb, who I'm assuming did sort of, Malala did the telling, she did the writing. But I'm just massively excited to read this, because she is just incredible, and just makes me wish like I could do more with my life, because she has done so much in 17 years and defied the Taliban to the point of, screw you, I'm not going to die when you shoot me in the head. Just the best person ever. Just, oh, she's so amazing. I will fangirl Malala to the end of days. Right, okay, next chunk of books. The books are all a mishmash of genres and whatever. And I've got You're the One That I Want by Giovanna Pleccia, because since watching her sort of YouTube videos, she's so adorable and so hilarious. I just need to read her books, so I've got that. I've also got The Retribution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. Although I don't think I've read The Evolution of Mara Dyer, so I need to, now I can sort of read this whole series and like marathon the whole thing, which is going to be a theme in 2015, of marathoning all the series that I've just ignored for years. Or not ignored, just not got around to finishing yet. And the next book I've got is Alan Turing, The Enigma by Andrew Hodges. So this is basically like the book that kind of, I think, inspired the film, and it is enormous. It is a really huge book, but I'm really looking forward to read this because, like I said in my last video, the sort of code breaking work they did at Bletchley Park with Alan Turing and various other people there, I find that all really, really fascinating. And just to find more about Alan Turing, because the poor guy was a genius who basically got shat on after the war because we all suck. So I'm really looking forward to reading this, and I also want to go see the film very soon, although we haven't sweared in there yet. Although when I took there was a buy one get one half price sticker on, and when I took it off, it's kind of taken some of the shiny off. Stickers. But anyway, and I've also got Here's Looking at You by Barry McFarlane, who wrote It's Not Me, It's You, and You Had Me at Hello, which I need to read. I still need to read that. Maybe. But yes, this is her second book, I believe. So I now have all of the books she's written, and I shall now eagerly wait for every other one she does, because she's awesome. And we're on to the... no, it's not the last four. Oh, God. The next book I got was Lingo by Gaston Dorin, which basically is a non-fiction book about language, and basically about sort of, well, it says A Language Spotter's Guide to Europe, so it's looking at a lot of European languages and sort of very strange tales about languages, because languages are funny things, and I do like sort of books about linguistics and languages, and since and the sort of the quirks of different languages, how something in one language can be something crazy in another. So I'm looking forward to that. I need to read, so I've got a lot of non-fiction, basically because I've read no non-fiction this year at all, just none, and it's ridiculous because I have tons of it. I just need to read it and stop arsing around with all my rereads. The next book I've got is The Bookshop Book by Joan Campbell, because bookshops and also the weird things customers say in bookshops are hilarious, and it's like I saw it when I was in Shakespeare & Co. in Paris, which is hilarious because it's just like it just makes everything really sort of inception-y when you've got kind of the bookshop book with the bookshop that you're in mentioned in the book, and it's because Shakespeare & Co. has a whole thing in here. And then there's also some more local ones, because the Scarthin books that's in Cromford, which is not far that way, and there is also Bookend, which used to be the bookshop that my friend Ellie used to run with her mother, although they don't now anymore. But it's in a book, and that's awesome. So yes, I have that to peruse at my leisure. Next book I got from Jess, because she is awesome and I love her very much. And she got me Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Roche. Well, basically she read it and said it was just the most amazing thing ever, and so she bought it for me for Christmas, and it's beautiful and I can't wait to read it. And it's like it's gonna be a test. Do I read it before New Year, or just like I don't know. I since I finished the selection, it's like, what do I read now? And yeah, no, it's not the last book, but one of the also books I found in Forbidden Planet when I was in Glasgow, that then Le Boyf bought to give to me, was As You Wish by basically the sort of inconceivable tales from the making of The Princess Bride by Carrie Elwes. I'd never know how to pronounce his surname, but basically the guy who played Wesley. But I love The Princess Bride. It is one of my favourite films. It is amazing, and it's the most quotable film ever. And I'm really looking forward to sort of seeing like kind of the behind the scenes things. And like there's like photos in here, and it's just I love sort of knowing things about how movies are made. I really love like the production of movies. That's something that I kind of obsess about, because that's from watching Lord of the Rings behind the scenes stuff, to the point that I sat through the entirety of the Hobbit credits the other day, like before Christmas, just going, I know that guy, they worked on Lord of the Rings. I know that guy, they worked on Lord of the Rings. Just hardcore. But yes, I'm looking forward to this, and it's a really fun texture, and it's also, actually, I should show you this. The edition I have has a poster on the back of the dust jacket. Look at it. It's amazing. Yeah. So I have that, and I'm really looking forward to it. And also they got a mightily handsome picture of Carrie Elwes, because it's just it's kind of strange. Look at that. Yeah. So I have that. I'm very excited. And the last set of books that I have is ones that my sister bought me, and I basically, after I finished reading, I would say I read Half Wild. We had an arc in at work, and I was like, can I borrow this please, and I will like write you a review for like when it comes out. And I read that, and after I finished, well, you can start reading the selection now, since she bought me this handy dandy box set. Well, this is a box set that doesn't have, because it's got the selection story, so it's got the story, the novella, the prince and the guard. It doesn't have the queen in it. So at some point I'll have to read that. But I have the whole selection series, and I have read the whole selection series. I've basically just horrified my boyfriend over the last few days by just reading these at a speed that is obscene to him. So I have now read all these, and I really enjoyed them. They were very fun and very cute in places, and it's just like also the world and the kind of what stuff is going on outside of the selection thing is very interesting. And yes, thank you, Bethany. And real quick, I have three other things that I want to show you real quick. Two of them are t-shirts that I got from Boyf's brother and also Boyf's mother, which are on a theme that I find very pleasing. And basically, this is a t-shirt Boyf's brother got me, which is a very cool printed t-shirt, but the print, all this stuff here, is the text from Emma by Jane Austen. And it's all on the back as well. So I can literally just sort of sit and read my t-shirt. Because I mean, I don't know how well you'll actually be able to see any of it, but it's been sort of hand printed, so that's why there's a sort of section where it's been creased and there's no actual text, because that was creased when it got in, when the print went down. But I'm really excited to wear this because it's so cool. It's such a cool thing. So it's like, yeah, awesome. So I have that. And the other t-shirt that Boyf's mother got me is keep calm, read books, because yeah, it's like there has not been a t-shirt that sums me up better than that, really. So it's like, yeah, I'll keep calm and read all the books. And then this last one, which is like basically one of my favourite presents, just hands down, because it's so amazing and I wasn't expecting it, and the Boyf is just awesome. So awesome. And he's just watching anime at the moment, so he can't hear me. And he's sat looking like Beaker out of the Muppets, which is very awesome. But basically, he got me this phone cover. He got this phone cover made for me, which is so amazing, because these guys, these are from the my Scholastic copies of the Circle of Magic books by Tamora Pierce. So we've got Sandry, we've got Briar, we've got Deja, we've got Triss, my girl Triss. And because there's basically just not much actual like Tamora Pierce merch. I mean, there's a lot of fan art, and sort of some of my favourite fan art is Minuko on Tumblr, who just the most amazing Tamora Pierce fan art. And well, basically my friend snuck into my office where my Tamora Pierce books are, took the copies of Circle of Magic and took the photos of the covers to go and get this cover made. And when I opened it, I was like, I got emosh, because it's just amazing. And it's now on my phone, and it's staying. My sister saw it and she's like, oh, right, my phone cover that I bought is just going. Sorry, Beth. You understand, it's fine. But this is the most amazing thing ever. And also, it was really hilarious on Christmas Day. It kind of matched my dress, because the dress I was wearing was kind of mostly kind of this green, but then it had kind of flowers of these two reds and like bits of blue, and it was just perfect. But yes, this is just the best present ever. It's so amazing. Thank you muchly. Though he's not listening, but okay. So yes, this is like the present of presents. And this video is now very long. But yes, thank you very much. Do tell if you've got some of these books for Christmas and which ones I should probably read first, because I'm going to need to do a lot of rigorous planning for my reading for the next year, because I now, after all of these books, I'm not going to buy anything for January and February. can't really afford to. Don't really need to because I have so many books. But yes, I shall be seeing you soon. Hiccups, God, why? But yes, I shall see you very soon. And I might do a blog post about all the books I've read this year. With my favourites. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, see you soon. Bye.